Hello and welcome to a post-match reaction of Arsenal versus PSG in the Champions League. Arsenal winning 2-0, goals from Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka. It was a really good performance from the team, but especially in that first half. As I predicted that Kai and Saka will be our goal scorers for this game. It was fantastic. Um, yeah, it was a good performance overall from the team, especially in that first half. PSG had a lot of the ball for both halves. Understanding they play similar, typical Luis Enrique team, which keeps possession, um, quite short passes, tiki taka. They are not as physical as us. In terms of, you could see the difference in physicality in terms of our hard running on set pieces with difficult duels. We won most of our duels against them. Um, in terms of the starting team, it kept the same team as I predicted, kept the same team as the team that started against Leicester. Um, and the fullbacks, Ben White was not available. Mikel Merino got his debut. Doesn't look bad, but I still need to see when he's on the ball in a different game state. I think the second half was different, sort of, than the first half. So I think the first half we were really good. In transitions, very good. Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli was very good again. Julian Timber went off at halftime. I haven't heard any news on injury. Probably it's not. It's probably an injury, or I hope it's a precaution, not a bad injury that will keep him off for a while. Hopefully, it's not a bad injury. Yeah, I think the first half, it was a bit cagey in the first few minutes. And then we started getting in control in terms of threatening. We pushed them back a bit. I think our midfield was very good. Movement, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey. Thomas was very good in linking up play, breaking up things. Similar Declan pressing higher and winning balls up high. I think we were more physical than them. Kai Havertz was involved with them as well in duels. Saka with Nuno Mendes on the right hand side, Gabi Martinelli and Calafiore on the left, they were really good. And our centre backs were very, very strong. I think in the first half we sort of threatened in terms of chances and stuff, and then in the 19th minute, I think Leandro Trossard had some good touches on the left, and if I think if he fainted, yeah, he fainted a cross into the box, and then a run. Kai made a beautiful run, and the ball matched it. It was a brilliant ball, strong. It just a touch. He just needed to touch it with the goalkeeper incoming, and Donnarumma missed the ball, and Kai as well. Good start for Arsenal. And then from there, we started controlling the game better. And then we started threatening them more. And then towards and on the I think yeah on 34th minute when we had that spell between the 20th and 30th minute where we really pushed them back, we put pressure on them, and our press was really really good. And then we got a set piece just outside the box towards the right hand side. Typical. The boy started from the back post and coming to the front, and so came in. It went all the way. No one touched it. It is our first free kick, a direct free kick since Martin Odegaard scored against Burnley a long time ago, about 3 or 4 seasons ago. It's probably the last direct free kick we scored. And then yeah, and then we closed off that half. We played very well. Then the second half, and then there was a change. Kivio coming in um for Julian Timber. Hopefully he's not as injured. I think when Kivio came on, he was really, really good. One-on-one defending, winning duels, positioning. What Michael Arteta did switch Calafiore to the right and keep Kivio to the left. Calafiore, man, he's always involved in stuff, getting yellow cards and stuff. But yeah, love him and he loves playing football. such a free-spirited footballer. I think we defended well. I think in the second half we didn't try to press them that high, sort of set deeper a bit in the main block and try to hit them in on the break. We had a few breaks, but we weren't as clinical as we were in the first half. We had chances that we created as well. Martinelli, again, Martinelli put in a great shift on that left-hand side. And then the midfield, we control a bit. And then on the 63rd minute, Mikel made a substitution, took off Thomas Partey, who I thought had a great game. He was very good, very neat, like he usually is. His great touches, passing, movement, also communicating with the team in terms of how they move and how they pass the ball, which he controlled the midfield very well. And Mikel Merino made his debut. I think we went to a double pivot then. We didn't play sort of 6 and 8. We were more of a double pivot because we're sitting deeper as well. I think it was a good showing for him in terms of defense. He won a few balls, some some clearances as well, which was good. A good run out for him considering he didn't have a preseason as well. So it looks good for a guy who hasn't played, but we'll see more in much more open games where he has to run or he has to be in position and pass more pressure, especially in the Premier League, more running and all that stuff. But for that performance, for someone who hasn't played in preseason, it was a great performance. Then a substitution, Gabriel Jesus came on for Leandro Trossard. Leandro Trossard, we had a really, really good game. I enjoyed watching him. I think he's grown in that position, on the 10 position, but what he does at some point, I think in the first half, he was outside Martinelli. Martinelli was more in the interior and he was in the exterior, which was he plays more. I think what Mikel has done is to let him play in spaces that he's used to playing in on towards the left. So he has similar thing. He does the similar thing that he does when he's playing out wide, which is good for him. And he's linking up with Kai Havertz is good again. Rice and Gabi and Calafiori in that pod, they were really good. And then Gabriel Jesus, yeah, he helped with us holding the ball, keeping the ball, and then keeping position a bit and passing it, because PSG had a spell in that game where they sort of dominated. They put pressure on us, but they didn't create many chances because they needed to create something, but we didn't need to press them high or every time we had the ball, we just kept it, pop it around, but they were pressing because they needed a goal. And then another sub, Calafiori was booked. He got in a scuffle with Fabian Ruiz. And then Luis Kelly came on in the 90th minute for Saka. Short cameo, defending. Yeah, I think it was a good game. Fortunately, hopefully Timber's injury is not bad. You got the result, 2-0, a clean sheet. David Raya was clinical again, claiming all the crosses. Defensively, we were really, really good. Saliba and Gabi, one-on-one duels. And our fullbacks were very good, even when Kivu came on. Then midfield, Declan Rice had a good game again, made some good runs, carries with the ball. Thomas Partey was wonderful, kept it neat. And then when Merino came in, did his job, defended well, positioned himself well. Although I'm excited in seeing him when we really play, when he starts, and then he's sort of in rhythm with the team as well. And then another player, Trossard, had a wonderful game. Kai Havertz battling game was very good. He took his goal well, made great run duels. He was holding, especially in the second half, he was holding it up well up front. His link up play with Bukayo as well, going out wide and coming into the interior. Saka had a great game as well against their fullback. And Gabi Martinelli had a strong game. Very impressed with him again. Yeah, I think it was a good game. Hopefully that Timber injury is not bad. And then he'll be fit for the weekend. And the fact that I'm happy that we got Merino going as well. Having another body in midfield Although I'm interested in to see how Mikel manages that with Declan Rice, Merino, Thomas Partey, and Jorginho. Probably I wouldn't count Jorginho as much because he won't be starting a lot of games, especially now Merino is in. And Thomas Partey has been playing well this season, and he's been getting better. With each game he plays, he's been getting better. He looks fitter, he looks sharper. So, which is it's a good headache to have. You have good players, but I want to see how the dynamics fall. Who's gonna play? Is Merino gonna play deeper or Rice play deeper, or are they gonna straightforward double pivot? When we play Southampton, for example, at home, do you play two of them, or you bring on Ethan Waneri into the mix as well? So Miles Lewis Kelly into the mix, or Trossard at eight. Um, yeah, I want to see how he manages that. And then just on the fullbacks, we have a lot of fullbacks, but Ben White apparently has a groin injury. Hopefully he recovers well. We'll need someone to play right back on the weekend before we go to the break. And Tomias is back in training, so you probably won't be ready for Saturday. We will need to play someone at right back. I think Calafiori did well in playing there. We invert anyway, but we are more dangerous when we have someone who can run outside of Saka. He kept making run outside of Saka, but Saka didn't pass the ball to him. Hopefully something that if he does play right back on Saturday, Calafiori, he will, Saka will be confident enough to pass him the ball and make a run when he makes those runs as well. Yeah, I think overall happy with the performance. The fans are fantastic as well. Yeah, we take the points, and we're 4 points now in that table. I don't even bother looking at that table because it won't take good shape until like probably match day 5, 6, when most people have played, and then you see people winning games, people winning 2, 3 games, and others losing more games. So get the shape. We see our top 8, the top 16 teams in shape. But it's good to get the win at home in the Champions League to move on to 4 points. 2 clean sheets again, which is really good. It's good in the Champions League where you are good defensively. Now looking forward to Saturday. Probably do a preview for that after Mikel Arteta's press conference. Probably on Friday he does his press conference. On Friday I'll do Friday night, and then on to Southampton. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Come on, you Gunners.